that. Okay, let me keep looking for more corpses. Because I want to make sure... And there you are, chimpanzee. Mate, if you're not busy, just take me up to the top of the map. Do we have the components for this yet? No. You don't have the skills for this either. Damn, okay, well I'll have to find him to do something else later. I was gonna get some shit done. This is fine. I'll keep looking around for animals that may have been culled. Wherever the fuck they were. I think like the duck was. So I'll just kind of like... I know when they get up in the morning, it'd be real easy to spot them. But I know that my people are super lazy when it comes to having culled something. They'll cull it and then they'll leave it. And then I won't get the meat for it. And I don't want that to happen. If I'm culling hundreds of animals, I want them to actually take it in, store it and stuff, you know? Hey, Keelan. I will, Katie Venus. Hold on. Give it a minute. It's got to think about it. You got 2 Keelan. Is it still at its core? Living ibex suffering the whole time. It's quite horrific. It does sound pretty horrible. What are you zooming me in for? What is this business? Why am I getting so close right now? Terrible. Every time, Keelan. So terrible. The fuck am I? Go back there. What's that? Kits in a daze? It's not that kit, it's the other one. Exactly why. I know why I'm getting zoomed in. It's pretty fucking obvious. I also don't know which rooms I ended up installing lights in, but I guess I will figure it out later. It's fine. Terrible, Keelan. I just see you like getting enjoyment out of that every single time. Like it's not even... I don't know. It's just so fun for you. Lol. The fuck was I on about? I know I was on about something before it. Yeah, anyway. Don't mind me. I remembered what I was on about before What's-His-Face had a tantrum and decided to try to leave my colony, that I had to go backwards. Was, yeah, this past, like, summer, since we've had the air conditioning to be able to, like, keep the temperature at a moderate temperature, I've been able to stay at a healthier state of health, which means that I've actually been able to, like, do more stuff and recover more, which has been good. I also don't know if I got to put down the hay grass in here, but I guess we'll find out. You can't expect me to throw the cheese all the way out there when you can come here. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Why potentially miss throwing cheese when you could, I don't know, zoom in and just like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like assisted aiming or something like that. That's what I'm thinking of. I also don't know if I saved the hay grass everywhere else, but I guess we'll figure it out. I'll also need to grab somebody to probably come down here and see if they can clean some of this place so I can actually see the ground. Takuma's done having the days. I'm not risking What's-His-Face fucking off again because it's morning. We have got most of the corpses. Cammy mate, I don't know if that one's dead. One is dead. There is also a gun there. Okay. Who else is down? Malboro's having a tantrum. That one could be dead. Is it dead or is it asleep? This is the questions. Yeah, that one's dead. My colonists have been really great. They've been coming in here and they're doing all their culls and stuff, and that's fantastic. But they're being lazy taking the stuff back to storage so I don't lose like hundreds of meat. Also, I probably have to adjust the air conditioners in the fridge again to probably accommodate for all this extra meat and activity and shit. So there is that. It is coming into winter. It should be okay. But I'm not risking losing that meat if I can avoid it. Oh man. I just like moved my arm, wrist, whatever, and the whole thing just went crunch. So that was the thing. got to head to bed. Stuff to do tomorrow. You can't fail twice. Not so good. Go get yourself some rest. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And chitty chatting. I think it's further to everyone, but I can tell happily smiling. No, thank you, Viking. Meow there, Viking. That emote combo is very cute, Helon. The little tail and like the head pats. That's sweet. So happily smiling. Receive your pats. Yeah. Viking's getting all the pats. I think we're starting to get the floor done. I think. I don't know if this is silver floor or what. 35 streak. Jesus. I'm still super impressed with that because I've never seen anybody else have a stream streak like that. I don't know how you have that. Like, I'm not being insulting about that. I just don't know how you have that. You know? That's just like a never missed. I can't even fathom it, Keelan. I literally can't. Trying to get my motorbike. Listen, my bike is difficult to use in the cone weaving. What? Trying to get my motorbike. Yes. What's a PS? And oh, your motorbike piece. Okay. Sorry, it's a license thing. Don't mind me. Don't have to respond to that. It's like red peas. Nah, it's all good. I learned to drive before like the P system came in for Australia. For anybody that's not Australian doesn't know, a few years back, probably a bit longer than that now, Australia brought in this system of different color like P plates that you put with your license and stuff on your car, and it tells people automatically like how long you've been driving after getting your driver's license for like I think it's like 3 to 5 years or some shit like that, and it also comes with restrictions like speed limits and stuff like that you're supposed to adhere to, and certain roads you're not supposed to go on or whatever. I learnt to drive before that came in, and I finished like learning all my stuff before it came about, but I kind of forget that it exists because I didn't go through it myself. Like my partner went through it because he's younger than me and shit, right? But like I just don't think of it because it wasn't something I did. And I was kind of like busy for the next like half a decade or whatever with work, so I wasn't really like fully paying attention to the new thing that was brought in that didn't apply to me, you know. But yeah, that makes sense. Now I understand why you said you can't fail twice. Difficulties using the cone weaving. Yeah, you'll be okay. Just get some rest and take your time with it. I don't know if you're allowed to take your time with it, but take your time with it. You'll be fine. I also don't know if I want the drug lab to be up here. I think I said I wanted it to be down here, but I have to move shit first. I could put it at the very back at the moment, 4 of them. That might work. That might work for the minute. So we'll see. What else? I'm surprised I've not failed it yet. Between my sleep schedule and power outage. That's also where my point of curiosity is as well, Keelan, because you have power outages relatively frequently and for quite extended periods of time. So it is like doubly impressive and just like phenomenal to me that like you haven't missed any with like outages and shit. Like I struggle with just being awake and managing to catch other people in my free time, right? And here you are going for like fucking, I don't know, you at this rate you're going for your fucking 40 stream streak. Who's down? Kimmy? Why? Tanara, mate, can you rescue? What happened to her? Food poisoning? Yeah, that's gonna happen here. They're gonna keep getting food poisoning for a while until I can finish cleaning this place and getting floors and shit. Also, how did those floors look? They looked like granite. I think we'll do granite. Fuck it. I think I have spare, or wait, I have kitchen benches to do first. I have these cabinety thingies to do first. Yeah. Alright, well I will sort that out. I think I was going to change the shape of these rooms. Maybe. I gotta remove some doors. Let me go grab somebody that can... Hey, chimpanzee mate, when you're done having a meal, can I get you back in here for like 10 minutes? Ginseng's having a daze. I read that as ginseng's dead, and I'm like, well, damn, okay, that happened. But no, ginseng's in a daze. It's fine. Inspired trade, Tyron. So L's for 1 year, red pea is for 1 year, green's for 2 years. That's right, because the pea plates are for like 3 years total after you do like your learners and stuff. I thought it was about that. I just couldn't remember. Like I said, I'm not 100% on when things were, but I had a rough idea. I also need to build some doors down here too, so that's the thing. I'm gonna rent one of their bikes. Mine has too long of a wheelbase to make it easy, but it's $69 for a test retake and an extra $80 for the bike rental for 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Like, the main thing is, as long as you can pass the test, if you understand that your bike isn't really designed to be doing fine weaving maneuvers and, like, you know how to do it on a different bike and you can perform it, you get your license, that's fine. Like, there's no issues with that and stuff. Obviously, if you know that you're doing those finer maneuvers or whatever with your bike on an average day, you should probably learn how to do it with your bike, but obviously that's not the case. So it does kind of suck, but like the cost side of that, but it sounds more worth it just to rent one, even if you're less familiar with it. Psychic Soothe. Holy fuck nuts. Let's double save that. I'm not losing that. Just watch somebody go have a tantrum in like 2.8 seconds. Yeah, it just, some things might be a little bit harder because you're renting something you're not as familiar with, but if you spent any time learning to drive on them, you should be fine. Like, it's one of those things, once you learn how to drive, ride, all that kind of stuff, you kind of can apply it relatively well or compensate for other vehicles not moving the same way exactly. Just, you know, take it easy, be careful, and go get some sleep. I'm enjoying talking to you, but go fucking get some sleep. I want you to do well tomorrow. Whoever's on the stream streak glitched. Wags tail happily tilts head. Is that what it is? Because I know that Viken would also have a mega stream streak as well. I guess I'm off now. So you're fun to chat with. Yeah, that can happen though. I unfortunately have a habit of like pulling people out of like their natural lurking state and into like heavy duty conversations when they're supposed to be doing other stuff. So if you ever need to leave, just say it, because I'll keep telling you to fuck off until you leave. So lovingly, of course, but like, yeah, go get some rest. It's great talking to you. I'll hear about it Thursday then when I'm playing something else. What's it? With that stream streak thing, I was gonna say, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if Viken has like a pretty solid stream streak, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't expect Viken to like kick the button at any point. Also, you've got a really bad back, Natrola. Your mobility is terrible. What the hell's a tibia? Hold on. I need to find out what a tibia is. Tibia. What is that? It is lower leg. All right. You require a leg. Do I have one? Which leg is it? Right. Ah, Parsons, mate. Right. Yeah, let's get you a leg. Do I have 2 spines? Because if I have a spare spine, see, legs, spine, I have 1. Maybe. Okay, let's get you a leg and a spine. Hang on. Do I have more than 1? I just gotta find 1 in here. Whoever's having a tantrum can fucking wait. These are all jaws. Should be, there we go. I have 3. Okay, we'll be fine. Parsons, mate, let me come kick your ass. You're in a murderous rage. Let's just take that down a notch. You're right in front of like a whole group of people, which is the worst spot you could be in. Somebody hand it to him. Nobody in the like dining room kill him, please. I need to watch this group for a second because somebody's going to shoot him. I know it. Give me just a hot second, people. Come on. Come on, corpsey mate. Just take him down. Take him down, don't kill him. God, there's so fucking many people in this little spot. we go. Okay, I should have kept who I had in that group at attention because it would have made it a lot easier to have undrafted them. There we go. Okay, Campbell or whoever, can you rescue? They are deaf in 11 hours and they've got herbal medicine, so good luck with you. I guess you're going to a different kind of bed, perhaps. It's time for me to go get a nap. Meow full stream, looking as always. No worries, Keelan. Go get your rest. You're probably already resting. A little feather to Keelan, waiting to happily smiling. Oh. I will leave a PC lurk for a while. No worries. Looks at reset seek sheet because glitch where it didn't count. Tilts head, wagging tail slowly. That's a shame, Viken. It's okay. Look, I could very easily see the whole system like glitching out and doing shit like that. Give you some extra pats, extra gentle pats, Viken. I fully understand that sort of thing because like I know that you can like watch the stream or you can watch the stream afterwards to keep it, but all it takes is like one error in a system glitching and then it goes away. Like, you know, and then it's painful because like you actually tried and now you don't have a choice. Instead of resisting the... Mate, go fucking lay down. Go lay down because I'm going to do surgery on you in a minute. I don't have time for you to go reduce resistance and walk your ass back. Always wait for a reply. Now I can sleep in peace. I'm never 100% sure, Keelan, but appreciate it. Normally if I see somebody says they're going off to bed or they're lurking or something like that, I will usually always acknowledge it, even if it takes me a hot minute to get back to it, but I usually will. There's only like some very rare cases where I might be too distracted and not notice it. Then obviously there's nothing I can really do about that, but I know you guys know me by now. I'll normally respond if I can. I don't know if I want an air conditioner vent in here, because I think it should be cold enough on its own. So I think I'm going to build this as a proper wall. Kinda. Take this as a normal wall without a vent, and those rooms can have vent, and these ones cannot. And we'll see how we go. I also do want to get... Whoa, come back here. I accidentally hit the Windows button. Anyway, I'm trying to do flooring. And Windows is like, yes, would you like the Windows start menu? I'm like, no, fuck off. I don't know if that's going to count as a floor underneath there. Because it's going to have the wall, so that's kind of interesting. I also have this indented, which is fine at the moment, because we've got... I do have a heater on in here. What the fuck was this on for? I don't think I need those on yet. I will want them later to moderate the room temperature. These doors though, I do need them gone when I can eventually click on the door. Who's in the area? Lauren, Winters. I don't recognize any of you guys for building. And Tade can do building, can't you? Yeah, Tade can do building. Mate, instead of that, can you work on that and this? I fucking thought so. I'm like, this guy, I recognize his name. Usually if I recognize one of my colonists' names, like really familiar with them, I use them a lot. And sometimes if I don't recognize the name, I don't know who the fuck they are. So I do want to move some shit around. I want to reinstall this on this side of the wall, so it's not in the doorway. I think I was going to have a two-piece storage here, and I think I was going to have the single ones moved out of this. I put this in here originally because aesthetics, but I'm not really sure that's what I want in here anymore. Now that I kind of remembered how shit went. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want you to uninstall it. I just want you to move it over. See how it goes. It's okay to happily smiling. It's like a three wolf flush just stops wagging tail and falls asleep. No, you get your rest, Viken. I'll be here. So, I do have these kind of in the way, but I've got them having like their meals. They have got meals in here. They've got pemmican and they've got chocolate. They've got their proper meals and stuff. We're doing this special flooring, which I guess Requires silver and somebody to work on it. Who in here is really great? Dodsworth. Dodsworth is right here. Mate, when you're done, Sandy's working on that one. We've already finished that. We've got the gold in the dam center. This room should be pretty mint. Hold on. This is unbelievably impressive. Very luxurious, very spacious, beautiful, and dirty. But they fucking love this room. So, how is any one of you guys feeling about being in here? Somebody died, slept in the cold. Stop sleeping in the freezer, mate. Psychic Soothe, sanguine, extremely comfortable, loving, extremely impressive dining room, opinion of lover, spacious interior, pretty environment. Well, I'm glad that it counts as spacious because I fucking tried. I tried to keep it as close by and be useful. Everybody's getting shitty because they slept in the cold. I can't do anything about these rooms, and these ones aren't sealed yet. No, not yet. But I can turn on the heaters soon. I'm guessing all of my air conditioners must still be on. So let's go around the place. Let's see if I can grab... I don't really want to grab the kitchen or anything. Let's turn all of you guys off. Stay away from the kitchen. I don't have air conditioners down here yet that are on. But we'll turn them all off. They haven't built these ones. I don't need to worry about that. They haven't built them. Haven't built them. None of those yet. Which means it's just whatever they've built up here. Okay. All the other air conditioners should be off. I hope. Which means that we should be able to get this place kind of warmer soon. I do have one heater in here. This can turn on. Its target temperature is 21. That's going to struggle a little bit. And I do have these up here I want to turn on. I know they're not on yet. I know I have a lot of I have a lot of components that I need to build first. But I'll do my best to find what I can and get what I can get turned on. I also have heaters I can put down here. Hold on. So I'm going to probably remove the fireplaces. I also haven't opened up the back of these places yet. But I'm pretty sure I'm going for like one per end, I think, plus maybe an extra. What was I doing with this top one? Well, how many I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. Okay, so I do have room for 2 more, and I do have like plenty more in here. So that's going to be in front of an air conditioner. I don't really want that there. The other thing is also spacing this around the place. That's not kind of in the way of doors and shit, basically. I also need to put the batteries up around the place because I really like tempting shit with not having those installed. We'll get that installed there. Honestly, I could put this... Cancel that. I could move that one down just a little bit. Not by much. Probably here might do a tiny bit better. I feel like. There we go. Okay, well that would be fine. I'm going to need a roof on this soon, which means that's going to need to turn back on soon. They look like they're doing a go. I don't want to close it in just yet, but I do need to close it in probably halfway through fall. I also still need to get more animal beds down, and I need to make sure that we're not losing corpses still. Salinus, mate, can you come and haul that? I saw you just cull it right then. I don't think we're losing any down the bottom. No, I'm not really seeing any that's just cold laying around. We should have like a shit ton of meat. Let me go over to the side for just a second. How much meat are we rolling with at the moment? We have a lot. Cool. Okay, and they've maxed out their simple meals. They're getting there with the packaged survival meals. Where's the other one? Pemmican and kibble are lacking behind, but that's okay. Okay, well, as far as I can tell, I'm not seeing animals coming up saying that they're starving. Javinch is picking out. Colonist Idle. Lauren, what do you got to do? What do? You do social and animals. Melee, artistic, medical, all that sort of stuff. Hold on. Lauren, let me find you in here. I also need to go and check on what's his face in the surgery as well. Where the fuck are you in here? You. Okay. Yeah, you can do like fuck bugger all. Right, cool. So I'm going to increase your stuff because you literally have nothing to do right now. I don't super want you doing doctoring, but it wouldn't hurt you to get some skills because you're like a 4. If she can buff that up, if she could get some decent medical skills, that would be amazing. But yeah, pretty much anything that she could be doing at the moment, she's just wandering otherwise. So, can you not do cleaning? Yeah, no, dumb labor. I thought so. Because I was going to say, otherwise she would be busy. Now, I do want to pull up these, not that one. I want to pull them up because they're not currently being used. Talisman, mate. Can I get you to haul that in there? I didn't realize that they got onto the mufflos, but I guess they did. I have a few mining things around the place. I'll get you to just grab that. I know that the cat's eating it, but just go. The cat can follow you into the kitchen. It'll be fine. The reason why I want to grab the ones that are not doing something is I have other spots that could be doing something. And I just want to grab them and get them the fuck out of the ground and get like prepared to install stuff other places. This place could do with rain, honestly, to wash away all the random corpses. Stanley, mate, can you carry? Can you carry that out of there? So it look like we're doing pretty good with meat. Where was that? I heard it. It was like probably on the fucking center of the screen, right there. All right, Bombay, mate, I know you're super fast. Come back and haul that. How are we going with those animals? The mufflos and yaks are no longer at the tippy top of the list. I guess they're still heading up into the adult category. As soon as this is kind of evened out, kind of thing, once these are actually like brought down to about this, I'll start bringing down the youngins kind of side of it. And that way we don't have so many to be taming and stuff. But for the moment, I still have a lot of animals that are roaming around and being tamed and partway through growing and stuff, and I don't want them to get rid of them yet. I do have boomlopes we need to go hunt. I also do have boomlopes that I want to get rid of because I have an excessive quantity right now. The other thing too is I need you guys to come down here, and these two are solid. They'll hold up the wall. This then might hold up the wall to about there. We should be fine to take out just an extra lump there. And I do want to close this in at some point. Because what kind of a rock is that? This limestone. Well, can I have limestone for a minute? I kind of want to put it on the inside. Like that. And I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to put like a door on this scenario. I thought about putting it like here or a double door here, where my people can kind of both get in. I could put like a double section thing here and put like an air conditioner. That would be an option. Because the other thing too is that would vent into this room. I think that's an air conditioner there. So that would vent hot air in here. And I would want, let me change that back to marble or I'll grab the wrong thing later. So I definitely want to have probably a door in here somewhere. Other thing too is I don't have like electronics and shit in here. Hang on a sec. So I need them to take out that. I also don't know what this material is. I'm thinking about taking out both of this. Putting like a door and then an animal flap or something like that, because they'll allow them both to get in. Like there and that. I don't know why it's not letting me do it on whatever this is. Rock. Is it that we don't have... What the fuck? Hold on. Nope, that one allows me. What about a fence? Alright, well it doesn't matter. I'm going to get rid of those anyway, so that's fine. I will probably put a internal facing air conditioner in here because like I don't know how well this is going to vent in for like heating this space. I was initially going to put this as like somewhere where my animals could get warm. But if I'm running this air conditioner, it's going to be hot during summer. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, but I guess we'll find out. Basso mate, are they all pissed off? There's only 2. Let's get you run back up to the group, because I can see Bowman's got a gun. And Mal is in the area. I kind of want you lot. I know Frankie's in here, but if you guys could come and stand here. Oh, the turrets are working. I forgot I had turrets down here. I've got some turrets down here. I need to get more turrets built. I guess that might be what they're using the... yeah, that's what's using the components. Alright. And they broke the damn door. Okay. That's okay. That's on the external one. You guys go back to what you're doing. Abba, mate, can you do building? You can do a bit of building. Can I get you to come down here and work on that? Because animals technically can't get down to there, but I would prefer them not to be dealing with it if I could. Alright, my miners are still back in here. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I'm going to deal with this space at this time. I may have to put more air conditioners on the end side of this and not have it facing inward, perhaps. That might be something I have to do. Maybe. At least the Psychic Soothe is helping. I was hoping to buy one of those things, but this is helping. Alright, so I wanted to put like an air conditioner in this corner, but sort of not. And that's also going to be in the way of that door. So, I guess this would be... If I leave that sealed, we'd only have one end that they can safely come out of this place from because of that. Although I could just build it forwards instead of having the natural wall kind of where it is. That's also an option. So maybe we do that. So I'll put a couple of air conditioners up this end because I'm going to need something a little bit more to compensate. We'll have 3 down this end. We'll have 2 up this end. This one where it is going to go. We will get that there. And we'll copy this one in the inside.